Hello guys, welcome to Filament Daily. Today I want to show you a package called Filament Clusters, allowing you to cluster multiple fields into one, like this one. So fields are close to each other without any spacing, which makes sense in cases of, for example, price and currency, and similar examples you can see on the screen, like these ones. You can cluster them horizontally or vertically. And it works similar to a group make that you would use in Filament Resource in the form, but with a few small changes. So I decided to experiment and show it to you. So for example, I have group make for name and slug, and then another group make for price and price without discount, before discount I mean. And this is the form before clusters. So name and slug is a group, and price, two fields, is a group. Now, with clusters, I've installed that package with just composer require, didn't configure anything. And what we need to change here, instead of group make, we do cluster make. That would automatically be auto-completed on top by my PHP Storm. And then you copy the schema of the group into a cluster make parameter like this. And then you have the cluster. Now, by default, what I've noticed is that it doesn't provide labels, so it may be a bit confusing. So name is cluster, and then these two fields don't have any labels. So what we need to do here additionally is provide a label to a cluster. For example, name and slug, and then for each of the field, we should have placeholder. Not sure, maybe I misconfigured something, but this was the behavior by default. So this is a name placeholder, and this is a slug placeholder. And now, if we refresh, now it's more clear that this is a name, and this is automatic slug that is generated. And with price, similar example, let's try to do cluster make, but vertical this time. So we do cluster make, again copying the schema from group make, and we'll add one more method. As it is typical in Filament, everything is solved by one extra method. So we have columns 1. And then also let's add a label of price and placeholders for price and placeholder price before discount. Like this. We refresh, and this is the result. Label, placeholders, and a cluster. So this is a vertical cluster, this is a horizontal cluster. You can of course experiment with more layouts, and in the documentation they have examples for grid with columns, breakpoints, and more examples visually here, as you can see on the screen. What do you think about this package? Do you have any more creative examples of where you would use that in your projects? Share your opinions in the comments below. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.